Alright guys, we're on page 3. Now, parallel. So now we have a parallel line once again, but it's not in y equals format. So first let's find our slope. Let's get into y equals format. Ready? Subtract 5x from both sides. We subtract 5x from both sides. These cannot combine, they're not like terms. Negative 3y equals negative 5x plus 10. Okay, then we're going to divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. We do not actually care about this back part. All we care about is this part. 2 negatives, okay? That makes a positive. So our m is going to be 5 over 3. All we care about is the m. The x comes from up here, so we get the x is 12. The y comes from up there, so y equals 4. We're going to plug it in to the y equals mx plus b. So we know y is 4. We know equals m, which is 5/3, x, which is 12, b, which we don't know. So now let's multiply. When you multiply this out, you get 4 equals 20 plus b. Subtract 20 from both sides. That means that negative 16 equals b. We have our b, we have our m. So we can put y equals 5/3 x minus 16 as our answer. Next one. Once again, we have to get the y by itself. So first, let's get rid of the x. Minus 3x. Minus 3x. 6y equals negative 3x plus 9. Gotta get rid of the 6. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. Alright, once again, we don't care about the back part. All we care about is this part right here. Now, most of you guys are going to say the m is negative 3 over 6. For the most part, you're right. Or if we want to simplify it, it becomes negative 1/2, and that's what we're going to be using. Because 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2. That's how you reduce. Alright, we know our m. Let's find our x. Well, our x is up here, it's the 14. Our y is up here, it's the 2. So our x equals 14, our y equals 2. When we plug it into this formula, we get 2 equals negative 1/2 x plus b. Well, we got 2 equals negative 1/2 times 14 is negative 7 plus b. Add 7, b equals 9. So we know b equals 9. We know m equals negative 1/2. So once again, let's put this right here. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus 9. Okay? That's all you've got to do. Find the perpendicular line that goes through the given point. Okay, so perpendicular line. Remember what we've been doing before. What we did on this last page. Okay, so what you were doing is you were trying to, first you flipped, to get the slope, you flipped it and you changed the sign. So first, let's flip the fraction, change the sign. So we flip this fraction, becomes 2 over 1. So our m equals 2 over 1, but not only is it 2 over 1, since it's 1/2, we change it to negative 1/2. Our x stays the same, it's 3. Our y is 2. Remember, we're plugging it into y equals mx plus b. My y is 2, so it becomes 2 equals negative 2 over 1. Our x is 3 plus b. Okay? When you multiply these, it becomes 2 equals negative 6 plus b. You would add 6, b equals 8. M is negative 2, b is 8, y equals negative 2x plus 8. That is the perpendicular line. Next one, once again, we got 3 over 1. Okay, so let's flip the fraction. M equals 1 over 3. Let's change the sign, becomes negative 1 over 3. The x is 6, the y is 4. So, this becomes 4 equals negative 1/3 times 6 plus b. When these two multiply, you get 4 equals negative 2 plus b. Get rid of this b, or this 2. B equals 6. So we know b is 6. We know the m is negative 1/3. Y equals negative 1/3 x plus 6. Alright, this one. Alright, to get the slope, first we got to get the y by itself. First, get rid of the x, like what we've been doing. Get rid of the x. Negative 7y equals negative 6x plus 14. Divide by negative 7, divide by negative 7, divide by negative 7. Once again, we don't care about this part. All we care about is the slope. M equals, because they're both negative, 6 over 7. X equals 12. Y equals 3. Alright, I'm going to skip this one because it's going to deal with fractions that you guys are probably not going to understand. Alright, but honestly all you'd have to do is this, plug them in again, so it'd be 3 equals 6 over 7 times 12 plus b. This would become 72 over 7 plus b equals 3, so on and so forth. You'd solve for b, plug it in. So if you actually want to do it, do it. Otherwise, let's get to the next one. I do apologize about the last one. I just don't want to do a fraction then someone get confused because of the fraction. So on your test, you won't really have too many fractions. Alright. This one, once again, we're trying to get this up. First, get rid of the x. Get rid of the x. Negative 5y equals negative 4x plus 15. Divide by negative 5 on all parts. Alright, once again, we don't care about this back part, so I'm not even going to deal with it. Negative 4 over negative 5, that two negatives makes a positive, so m equals 4 over 5. X is 10, y is 3. Let's plug this in. So it becomes 3 equals 4 over 5 times 10 plus b. Well, when you multiply this out, you will get 3 equals 8 plus b. Subtract 8, subtract 8. B equals negative 5. Okay. And so it becomes y equals 4 over 5x minus 5. And that's it.